Welcome to Chasing Brighter, the podcast created as a guide to make midlife the best life.
Are you ready to embrace the next chapter of your life with confidence and excitement?
Join us each week as we bring you inspiring stories, expert interviews, and actionable tips to help you navigate the challenges and opportunities of midlife. Are you ready to chase brighter days ahead? Subscribe to Chasing Brighter now, and let's embark on this exciting journey together.
Remember, your best life is just a listen away. Hello, welcome. Today we're here with a special holiday episode to help you tackle one of the season's biggest stressors, gift giving. We have a festive episode packed with hot gift ideas for everyone on your list.
Whether you're shopping for friends, family, or even treating yourself, we're here to make the holiday gift giving easier and a lot more fun. We've got you covered with tips for all ages and interests. Get ready to jot down some ideas. If you're driving, we've got you covered. Check out our show notes. You will see our blog post, and you can get links directly to all of these items that we've mentioned.
So just like our previous gift guide episodes, we're just going to break it down by who you're going to be giving gift for, and we're going to start with your partner. One of the things, Kelly, that I saw that was really cool was the Flair espresso maker. It has a manual lever to make espresso at home, and it's portable and non-electric. Have you seen this?
No, I love it. And the cool part about it being portable is for people like myself who are coffee snobs, this is something maybe that's easily transportable.
It's really cool. It's like a big handle, and you press down and make yourself a little shot of
Does it
espresso.
fold flat?
That's a great question, Kelly.
It looks like it folds, huh?
It might pop off into a couple pieces,
Okay.
but I thought that was interesting and something fun. And I think sometimes, especially, right, we have been with our partners since the late 90s, and we feel like we've exhausted all the gifts. So it's fine when you see something kind of new and trendy or something that, because it's also beautiful. I know that your partner loves design. That's something that could be cool in his office. So,
Coffee maker. He's not a coffee drinker. It's
yeah, but
the
he has
one, like,
employees
disappointment. That's true.
and get guests or clients that come and go.
I hear you though. And the other thing too is because they are gentlemen who buy themselves what they want, and the things that they really want are way outside of my Christmas holiday budget.
Yes.
It's fun to get things, you know what? Things that you think they like, and who cares if they hate it when I return it? At least it's something that you've put together thoughtfully. So I have two things that I loved. One of them, actually both of them, I'm really going to probably get for Brian or think about it. One is the pizza oven, the Uni pizza oven.
Yes.
I know that Brian's been looking at that off and on for a couple
Yeah.
years. And I think that would be a super fun gift. It's super pricey. So I'm going to look for some Black Friday deals.
You
and
know
see
who
if we can
else
get a
has
little bit
one
better of a
too?
price.
Ninja has a pizza oven.
Oh, love it.
And Ninja has a pizza oven. And I've asked my spouse, and he was like, no. My friend gave us this really cool kind of stone that you just put on your grill
Yeah.
to
I
make
know I
pizza.
bought
We've
it.
made it.
Yes.
Yes. So we have that too, but I just think that electric pizza oven is really cool. And if your partner likes gadgets, I love that. Something else that's been around for a minute, didn't it like become huge during COVID? The solo campfire stove.
I feel like this is something that you really can't go wrong with this as a gift because at the end of the day, many of our partners who are gentlemen are cavemen and they just need fire. There's some
Yeah.
fascination with them and fire. And I think this is not too expensive, around $100 or less. And even if its sole purpose is to make s'mores once in a while, I think it would be a fun.
Yeah,
fun little gift.
it's really small. The small one can fit in the palm of your hand. You can find them everywhere. They have different colors. They have really big ones too. But the small one, you travel, you can get their pellets for it, and it produces a lot of heat. The small one does. And so you can just put it on a tabletop anywhere to have s'mores with your family. And then now they
Yeah.
have big, more like fire pit ones with different colors, which are more expensive, but fun as well. I do think we have 2 fire pits at my house because my husband does love fire. I think those are interesting, but
See?
If you
It
travel a
works.
lot or camp a lot, I think that could be really fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Something I thought, have you seen this before? The geek key, the geeky. Have you seen this?
I'm gonna look it up.
It is a multi-tool. It looks like a key. So this would be a good little stocking stuffer.
Oh, I know.
It
I think I know what this
Yes,
is.
it
Let
looks
me
like a
look it up.
key. So it will fit on your keychain. Okay. But it's a bottle opener. It has a serrated edge to cut things. It has a multi-fit like screwdriver driver. It has a closed wrench, a scoring tip, a ruler, a bike spoke key, a lid opener, a wire stripper, a bit driver, a file, a wire bender, an open wrench, a pipe, a multi-head fit, and a lanyard hole for $20.
I don't think that is enough. I think there could be some other. I appreciate the lanyard hole. Like they really tried to stretch this for what they could.
I think it's pretty fun,
They-
and I would love it. Who doesn't want this on their keychain, right? This could go for
I think
anybody
that
on your list.
yes, I that's a great that would be a great stocking stuffer for myself
Yes.
and anybody who's in college. That probably would be a pretty cool gift as well.
Yeah, I think so. We'll be right back. I think that Warrior Strong Wellness is really on the cutting edge of what is going to help us with our mind, our body, our gut. The collagen's great for gut, joint, bone
Mhm.
care.
I love the collagen bone broth. It's got protein in it and it's got collagen. It helps me feel good, especially when I'm not feeling so well. Plus the protein, which every woman is not eating enough protein. The other product that I absolutely love is the pure organic ashwagandha max supplement.
Mhm.
It provides adrenal support. It balances energy and mood, helps with nervous and immune health. Taking two of those in the morning really helps regulate my stress response and I sleep better. So if you are interested or would like to know more about Warrior Strong Wellness products, check that out at warriorstrongwellness.com and use code Chasing Brighter for 10% off. And now back to the show. Jess, I love how like sight unseen, we picked out a lot of similar things on our
Yeah.
list. So
Yeah.
we're like aligned on that stuff, which is cool. The other thing that is a really fun gift is any sort of massaging thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you bought us that like a
Deep
Theragun.
tissue
Yeah.
massager. Yeah.
Name the brand of it. That was amazing. The idea of a back and neck massager, especially because our gentlemen are getting older. In fact, Brian was complaining about his neck hurting the other day. Having a neck and back massager would be amazing.
Yeah. I have one just for the neck, and I tend, like a lot of us, that's where we tend to hold tension. So there's also like a brand name one called Neck Tech, Nekteck, or just looking for like a neck shiatsu massager. So I got one during a Prime sale at some point, and I tend to hold tension in my neck and shoulders, and it's been really nice. My kids use it. And really, when you find them on sales, you can get them for $20. So I think that's a great gift idea. I love that, like massagers and stuff. One of the things, what is your thought about the Tushy Spa?
I have a bidet in my house.
Yeah.
A
Is
huge
that
fan of
TMI to
being
ask if you use a bidet? Do you use it?
I love it. No, I think it's amazing. I've thought about getting something for the boys.
Yeah.
Since COVID, I also really appreciate this because I do have a little bit of PTSD from running out of toilet paper. So the idea of having, which we did not live in the house we lived in, the idea of having a backup option when you don't have toilet paper is always helpful.
Yes.
I love this. I would love to install it in the
Yeah.
kids.
So it's just,
Is it battery operated?
it just goes over your, it goes behind your toilet seat. So it's not even a toilet seat cover.
It's pretty amazing because these are really
Yeah.
easy to install because you hook the water into your
It
existing water
requires
supply.
sink access to warm water.
No, it's going to be a cold
And I
boot
don't
at
know
my
what
house.
is yours connected to a power source?
No, because I have a legit European bidet, so it's just like a faucet. So you
That's
just
what
turn
this
off it
is. So this
until it
just
runs to hot
it's a
water.
faucet. It just needs to plug into water. So
Yeah, if
it's
it's a
like a little
single
thing
water
that goes.
source, because all you
Mhm.
do is you split out where your water from the toilet goes.
Yeah.
So you're not like repiping things.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other recommendation would be just some clothes. There are some really great quality items on Amazon, like joggers. The other
Mhm.
thing that I've done over the years is like try to find a good quality hoodie. And
Yeah.
so one of the ones that that I'm looking at this year that I think I'll get for Brian is from Lululemon,
Mhm.
which is called the Steady State Pullover Hoodie. And again, they might have a lot of different clothing items, but a couple good pieces,
Yeah. Maybe
especially
so
sweatshirts. Yeah.
something cozy for your partner. Like
Yes.
it could be like, have you seen those like a hooded robe, a hooded cardigan, or like you're saying, just a hoodie, like a good
Or
quality
even
hoodie.
some good slippers.
Yeah.
Easy, like house shoes. Brian got some house shoes last year. He loves them.
And then simple gifts, Apple AirTags are great for
Yes.
everyone. I could just stick them on everything. I know in years past, we've talked a lot about subscriptions.
Yes. Let's talk about subscriptions. I think that's
Mhm.
a really great gift for this your significant other because A, it's a gift that keeps on giving. It's a consumable,
Yeah.
um, for the most part too. Even I recommend looking at your local restaurants and local shops to see what kind of subscriptions they offer. In Chicago, there are places that offer wine and cheese, wine or cheese or beer,
Mhm.
and really supporting your local businesses. My favorite gift that I got Brian over the years that it is the gift that keeps on giving, and he kept this subscription going is Flaviar with
Yeah.
tastings. And
Mhm.
it's a monthly fee or quarterly. You get a bottle of liquor, plus you can pick all these different tastings, and it's so fun. It's so fun to try. So I
'Cause it
definitely
gives you a little
recommend
card with everything, like the
that.
history of it, the origins, all that stuff. I did get that the what'd you call it? Flaviar?
I call it
Flavi
Flaviar. I don't know.
Flaviar? Flaviar? I did get the advent calendar. It's been sold out.
Oh
I'm on
my
the
god!
I'm on the wait list.
Wow.
We'll see if it comes, but I did try to get that for my partner, and then I love the idea and we do have this actually, my husband's, work provides us with a subscription to the Calm app. I
Oh,
think that's really
nice.
alternative, though. There's meditations, daily things to have access to. I think that's really cool. It's a very stressful time, and so I think that is a mindful gift, and I still love Universal Yum. That is still one of the favorites I got, where you get a box with snacks from around the world. Each month is a different country, and I always think that is really fun. I wanna move to gifts for the women in our life, right? Maybe our partners, maybe our friends, moms, sisters. One of the things I'm obsessed with, and I'm curious because I got you one last year. So I want to know if you used it at all.
I have not used it.
The Turkish towel blanket,
I
towel
can tell
slash
you
blanket.
exactly where it is. I did wanna
Hmm.
use it. We didn't get a chance to make it to the beach this year. I should take it with me
Yes.
on some vacations.
So
I know people swear by these.
yes. So I have been slowly switching like almost all of my hand towels to Turkish towels because they fold so thin. They take up less space and also they're incredibly absorbent. So they're wonderful to have for dish towels, for bathroom, hand towels. And then I have three different sizes that I always keep in my car. They roll up really small. I travel with them. So I have some kind of shawl size. So when traveling, you're on an airplane, kids are cold, roll it up, use it as a pillow. I'm incredibly absorbent. Keep it in your car. You have younger kids, if like slides are wet, you have it to be able to wipe down the slide. Like you've said, I've always kept it in my car. So we travel to California a lot. So if at the last minute we're like, let's go to the beach, use them for beach towels. So I just think those are great and expensive to give to friends and family.
I have some. I haven't fell in love with them yet, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna try. The other thing that I really tried to do more regularly is thinking about gift giving for friends are any sort of like self-care spa products, right? So
Yes.
gel eye patches. I'm
Mhm.
getting dark circles under my eyes lately. Like I didn't have
Yeah.
that. And I feel like I'm getting a lot of sleep, but I don't know if there's just a lot of stuff going on. So gel eye patches, amazing. I love the Tree Hut brand of body stuff.
Scrubs or yeah,
Skincare scrub. They have
yeah,
a body butter. It's at Target. You can get it on Amazon. They have some amazing scents.
yeah,
When my girlfriend Kathleen was here this weekend, I had like tropical something or other downstairs, and she was like, "Oh my god, it smells so good." Moroccan rose is one of my favorites.
yeah,
You cannot go wrong. They're decently priced, and I usually get a gift pack of 2. Getting your hand lotions because it's winter
yeah.
can
I
never go
love a
wrong
good
with
hand
even little ones
lotion.
people wanna put in their
Yeah,
purses or lip glosses and things like that. Super
yeah.
easy gifts
And
for
face
anyone.
masks. I
Yes.
gave all of our aunts Tree Hut vanilla body scrub last Martin Christmas. I just
Oh,
love a
that's
little
perfect.
scrub.
Yes.
Something that you know will be used, right? We're gonna use those lotions and scrubs. Another thing is candles.
Yes.
You know what has become like a big brand? Where did I see them? And I've been buying this brand for quite a few years. Found it on Amazon. Chesapeake Bay candles. I've been buying
Oh,
for
okay.
years on
Okay.
Amazon.
Mhm.
They have great scents. And I saw them somewhere. I think that company's blowing up, but they have beautiful jars. Like one that like one scent will be called like peace and tranquility. I love when they have names like
Yeah, I
Emotion,
do love that
Renew,
too.
and Joy and Laughter, Balance and Harmony. So I like those. And so if you want some candle to look a little bit more luxurious, I like those. Another thing you can do, a really inexpensive hack, is Walmart has 3-wick candles for about $5, and you can peel off the label and tell you and I have a cricket, or you can buy something on Etsy, and then you could personalize the candle, right? So with the cricket, you
That's
can make
cute.
it
Yeah,
say
that's a great
holiday
idea.
thing or
I love
friends
that.
forever or friend quote or something like that. But that's where we can make it, yeah, you can just make it a little bit more personalized.
I love that. During my research, by the way, one of the gifts that I thought, "Oh, that looks so cool, I'm gonna check it out," is Archipelago bubble bath. So it was on the Oprah's favorite things.
Uh huh.
She gone. You
They're
could not
gone.
find Archipelago bubble bath. If you find some
Mm,
somewhere, it's gold. You were lucky to have found it.
yeah.
I don't know if they restock, but I noticed a lot of the things that Oprah put on her favorite
Oh
things
my goodness. People
are,
are
like, all sold
crazy.
out by now.
That's
So,
crazy.
it is
Yeah.
crazy. All right, what else we got,
I
Jack?
also love
Oh,
journals. I think journals are great. There's a journal out there called the 5-minute journal. I know I feel like season 3, we're pushing journaling on our listeners. And
yes.
so I think that's overwhelming. Oh, this is called the 5-minute journal. I have 5 minutes. So I always think a journal. I love notebooks, little notepads, all of those things I can stick in my purse, work bag, leave at my desk. I always think a cute journal is a great gift idea.
Yeah, there are 2 other things really quick. One is ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. I bought one because if you have kids who have retainers and your jewelry is dirty, you can find a bunch of different, like, simple portable
You can
ones.
clean a retainer in it
Yes, I was looking up the best way. I
and
I got sucked
glasses.
into an ad that said that you're cleaning the retainer wrong, and it said to use ultrasonic, and I looked. It used to be like dentures Align, if any of you have the Align braces,
Mm.
plus your jewelry. Yeah, just like anything. And you just put a
Yeah,
little bit of Dawn soap with water and you use it. It was super
this is
easy.
fascinating.
So that is an easy gift. And just to let you know, that may or may not be coming your way for Christmas. My other new favorite thing, which I will not be getting you, is some faux fur mittens with a little
Mhm.
flip cap on them. I saw my girlfriend Jenny had some this weekend and I love them. And so I'm definitely putting that on the list for other
So
people.
cute. I do sit in the cold during these
Mm.
games. All right. So I want to move toward the teens. And one of the things I think for all teens, okay, they're going to like this. What are your thoughts? Lego sets,
Yep,
body wash,
100%.
body lotion.
My
Like
boys
when you
aren't
get the
so
body
big in
wash, they
lotion.
don't care about smelling good.
They do,
The
but they
lotions.
stop at body wash and maybe some
Ugh,
cologne.
you
Um,
dry, crunchy children.
hey, you don't hear me arguing that.
Two out of
The
three. I'll take it.
Yeah, and I think for especially for both boys and girls, even just
Yes.
little gift sets. Like I love the Alo Yoga has a little glow system gift set. It's $30, which is I think from for like people like my teen niece who has a little bit of everything, just finding a cute
Yeah.
little pack of things.
I say I did that countdown to Halloween calendar and everybody loved little baby. Everyone loved teens in my life love native. They love native
Yes.
deodorants and native
Yes.
body washes. You can
Yes.
get little baby ones, little things like that. They're really loving like different colognes and perfumes
Yes.
and body
And little
sprays.
gift sets of those. So,
Mhm.
like the Ultas that have the cologne gift sets and the perfume, huge, yes, easy wins, big wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another thing that is great for all teens, especially as we get into winter season, especially with Christmas break coming up, is loungewear. You cannot go wrong. Super soft loungewear. You can get it at lots of different stores. Amazon has some really great deals. So, personally, for me, who I love, don't get me wrong, I love to splurge. But when it comes to loungewear, I think you find really great quality stuff for economical prices. You
Mhm.
don't have to
Yeah.
buy for the top brands.
Yeah.
A mini massage gun.
Yeah.
There is this really cool iPhone Bluetooth speaker situation that like lights up that might be fun for the kids' rooms. They like
Well,
to listen to
any little
music.
speaker, right? Because they can have in their
Yes.
backpack, their car, or their whatever, like a little clip-on speaker. Those would be good to be looking for as holiday sales go on. Another thing that one of my teens has that the other one is trying to steal, a weighted blanket. They love the weighted blanket.
That's cool.
Recommendation for therapeutic purposes is that it should be,
I love that,
um,
Jess.
I believe, 10% of your body weight. So something to think about when, because there's different weights. One of the things you put on a list, which I am 100% fascinated by, is this light bright wall art.
Okay. Yeah. Jess, this is that you create a light, bright framed item and then you can hang it on the wall.
Yeah,
I think I might get it for myself or even for Brian.
I would
Like
put it in
there's
my
some neat
office.
stuff.
This is amazing. So it's a light bright it comes with, it looks like pop art, right? It
And you make
comes
it. Yes.
and, or you make it, but you can create anything you want and hang it on the wall. Little
Yes.
pricey, about $85, but so cool. Very super
Yes.
cool that you can create a piece of art and hang it up. And I think creative kids would really like that.
Yeah.
Now we are getting to the kids. So I just was like right under 12 thinking one of the things my 9 almost 10-year-old still loves like the Bluey playset stuff, Bluey action figures. Out now is the Bluey house. So things like that are a lot of fun.
Yeah. So still some toys from I think what we can call is like school age kids, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of
good
how I always
one.
think
That's
about
good.
it. Remote control items are always a hit. Any kid loves things that they can do with a remote control, let's face it. And the other thing that I think a lot of kids just absolutely love is are like minifigures, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go back to that. The thing that's cool that I believe I'm correct on is that remote control gecko goes on the wall. So it's like a remote control lizard that also climbs up the wall. So
Cool.
that's what's new this year. What's a little different about this remote control thing. I know
Gotcha.
last year we had remote control car that went on the ceiling.
Yes.
So I think we like to recommend remote control moving objects that stick on surfaces other than the floor. But
You
yeah, go
said
ahead.
and you said Tonys are back. What's that? On our notes here on our gift guide.
Tony's are those little boxes. It's Tonies. And we talked about last year, it was brand new last year, but it's a little speaker. And then you can get characters like Disney characters like Rapunzel or Belle or something like that. Get this Tony box. It's a little audio system for younger children. So it looks like a little tiny speaker with a little tiny handle, maybe 3 inches, a 3-inch cube. And then it has playtime songs, favorite songs. It already comes with a few songs. When you buy the first one, they're pricey because you're investing in the speaker. So you can bundle it with a character. So it comes with different stuff. And then you come by little characters like Peppa Pig. You listen and learn, and it's screen free. That's the big thing for them, with stories, songs, and fun. And then you can buy little characters that kind of sit on top of it. And they're all different, super fun colors. So it's just like a little digital speaker. And they're really pushing non-screen time fun for kids, but with characters they love.
Yeah. So it's TONIES. Like you said, it's
Hmm.
also the Tony box.
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
called a couple different things. And like
Yeah.
you said, it's customized with different figures. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I think about our oldest. They would have loved that when they were a little bit younger.
Yeah. Yeah. I even think like Giovanni would like it. I think you could get a 9-year-old to like it with like story time and
Oh,
listening
yeah.
and things like
Yeah.
that, just because it has what makes it a little bit different than a speaker, right? Is that it's a fun color and you get to put your favorite character on top. And then they have a little action figure. Another thing I noticed that was really popular this year is mini toys. Okay. So we know we have Polly Pocket,
Hmm.
but Polly Pocket has made a resurgence over these last few years. And so it's the little case. It used to be like a little house with little Polly, little toys. They even have a Harry Potter Polly Pocket now. Like they have different themes. They're getting really fun. They have Disney doorables. Did Beckett ever get into the doorables? So they're like little tiny minifigures with
Like
big giant
Shopkin.
eyes. Yes, yes. And they have themes. So this year they have Ewoks out from the
Oh,
Star
that's so
Wars
cute.
movies, little Ewok village. And now also Disney, right, is coming out with their Munchlings mini. So Disney Munchlings have been out for a while. I think even Gabby had them, but they're a fun food-based Disney character, so it looks like a Mickey Mouse, but with like a donut head or donut earrings
Mhm.
and so now they have like little mini ones. So they're very tiny again, like the Shopkins, Squinkies, that kind of stuff. And then mini brands. Did you guys ever
Yes.
do the mini brands? So
Yes. Yeah.
one of the big things with mini brands is they are going viral on TikTok because they have like mini lifestyle, mini home, mini whatever. And so if you get a mini brand home like ball, so my 16-year-old wanted this because of TikTok, and you create something. They're assorted like grab bags. You don't know what you're getting. So it was a fishbowl, and you mix little powders and water together, and you make the acrylic that goes into the fishbowl. Or like you get a little cereal and you make it set. It comes with a little table, a little chair, a little shelves, like little tiny plants. It's very cute. You have to build it a little bit. Am I making sense? Am I describing it well enough? And so those are because those had a resurgence. Now everyone wants more mini everything.
Yeah.
That's like
Can't
the
go
little
wrong with that.
toy stuff
Hmm.
I was talking about. But there's some other stuff too, Cal.
Yeah. Along the same lines as some toys are Squishmallows. There's
Yeah.
a really cool mystery box where your kids get a pack of Squishmallows that are 8 inch.
Yeah.
We'll provide a link to that, which I thought was cool. We have so many Squishmallows in our house.
They're so
And
big. The big
oh, the big
ones.
ones. Yeah. And there's also minis of those things as well.
Hmm.
The other thing that both of my kids love is the Shishibo shape shifting box, which is a cool fidget thing. And there's a
Yeah.
bunch of different patterns. They fight over it when they like rediscover it.
I
And
have not heard of this, and it has won a lot of awards.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's neat. It's like definitely one of those toys that it's calming and soothing and distracting and mentally challenging and
Yeah.
different things, which is really cool. There's different patterns on each side of it. The other thing I threw in on this gift list is comfy clothes. So a plush robe, your child can never go. I feel like you can never go wrong with that, especially those cool mornings wherever you are during the winter that robes tend to be something that kids grow out of and you may not always replace it with a new one. And Gap has a beautiful plush robe and it's only 22 bucks right now. It might be even cheaper with a lot of the Black Friday deals coming out.
That is exciting. Giovanni wants a robe and slippers. That is such a great thought of just remembering to update them, right? Because they're always
Yeah.
growing. The final thing I know we talked about last year, and I know I'm throwing you for a loop, Cal, throwing this in, but have your kids ever gotten any of the subscription boxes or have you gifted them?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what
We
are the ones that
did.
you, was it Kiwi that you, I know that's a big one, KiwiCo,
No.
or was it like a STEM one?
Yeah. Crunch Labs, which was Mark Rober subscription box, which is really cool. And every
Okay.
month they get a project of something to build.
Mm-hmm.
There is a cooking subscription for kids that's really adorable called Radish Kids. And that
Okay.
was one where they would get a packet every month and an item with it. So whether it be like a measuring cup or a robe or something that's tied to the recipe pack they get
Okay.
for kids who love cooking or you want to explore it further, it's a really neat subscription.
So that's something to think of too. I'm really trying to, both of us, we are really trying to work on minimizing spending less. I know we talked about last year, we're like, in the past, I've seen my kids like open all of their toys and then run away. And like they were in the box they came in for like a year. So it's like really thinking purposefully of a few things that your kids will really enjoy and play with. And I've been trying, I've just gone overboard in the past and we have a Santa bag that I bought off like Amazon and then I ironed on
Yes,
their names.
you gave one to me as well.
Yeah. And so I'm trying to be like Santa's bringing you one thing and we're giving you one thing and that's it. So I've been trying to prep my youngest. Yeah, just thinking thoughtfully and purposefully. And I think then we just are thinking of out of the box gifts, right? Some other things. We've talked about this all the time, Etsy. Etsy is a great way to find personalized gifts. I've given our mom and my mother-in-law all the different gifts with the grandchildren's names on them or things like that. And then also you're
Yes.
supporting a small business and you're getting a unique one of a kind gift.
100%. The other thing that's really great about Etsy is if you do decide to do something crafty, especially when it comes to grandparents, that Etsy can give you some really great ideas on different
Hmm.
things to do, even for your own kids to give to them. And I think, like you were saying, that can really go a long way. And it's more than just your run of the mill, like cable knit sweater and pullover,
Right.
half zip up pullover for grandpa, whatever it is. So I agree. I think that's a really, um, not only gifts for kids, but and your partner, just everyone.
Yeah, it's been very difficult. I've been looking on like how to make if we're talking about financial boundaries and reducing spending, gifts for my girlfriends, gifts for the teachers, gifts for the coaches that I can make personalized. And all they're doing in all of the reels and pictures, everything I'm looking at is they're just making a fun way to wrap a gift card. And so I'm like, what happened to like making a gift? So I'm gonna have to really dig deep and figure out what that's gonna be. I loved last year a tote bag. You gave the boys' grandmothers tote bags, personalized tote bags.
Yes. Yes.
And I know that was because a lot of grandparents have a unique name. And so I just thought that was so cute. And so I love a tote bag. Maybe just making totes for everybody, a personalized tote with their name on it.
So to your point, when I did that, I really wanted like a very nice canvas bag.
Yeah.
You can get a canvas bag with a leather handle. I got it at Hobby Lobby for like $7.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like the quality was so great. And being able to add that personalization
Yeah.
to it,
Yeah.
so economical and it
Yeah.
really does go a long way. And so one of the things that I'm going to do this year, cat out of the bag, Jess, is Becca's really into origami. We're going to try to make origami jewelry for a couple people.
Oh,
So he's not
that'll
on
be
board,
cool. Oh, okay.
but I'm like, "You're going to do this," because he absolutely loves paper folding, and I was like, "How can
Yeah.
we blend this into a great gift?" But actually, the other thing I wanna mention, sorry, going back to teacher gifts, I was listening to a couple podcasts on this, and do you know, maybe you already know this, but there are some parents who really, I think homeroom moms should do this, which is they send a survey to the teacher at the beginning of the year. What do you like? Are you chocolate? Are you coffee?
Oh,
Are
we
you
used to get
down
that,
your
like a
milk?
whole paper filled out with everything they
Yes.
like.
So then you
Yes.
know what to give them, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And I think that would be such a great like best practice for homeroom moms to do
Yeah.
at the beginning of every year. My one child's already out of elementary school, so I'm really late to the game on this. But I think I'm definitely going to do it because I don't, I struggle with teacher gifts because I want to give them something that they will find useful, that's thoughtful, and I overthink everything. And so I end up just doing Visa gift cards, which I think is such a
Yes.
waste
Well,
because you're paying that $5 activation fee and you're not giving them, if you give them that $25 gift card, you're spending $30.
so I was going down a rabbit hole yesterday for teacher gifts. And look out, check out our Instagram at Chasing Brighter because I will be having reels on DIY gift ideas. But I was reading all these blog posts, and there's a guy that I totally love, Mr. Williams, pre-K. He's on TikTok, he's on Instagram. But he like got me through COVID. He is so funny. I love him. He has such a beautiful light within him. And he was like, if you're going to get teachers a gift card, don't give them a gift card that they can buy stuff for their classroom because that's what they're going
Yes.
to do.
Yes.
And so I was like, ooh, thinking like Sephora, like you can't get school supplies at Sephora.
Oh, that's a great, or a
And
Ulta.
so,
Okay.
yeah. And so I was like, okay. And then this other woman was like, Teachers do not want, never give them a mug. They don't need a mug. Don't give them a candle. Don't give them hand lotion. They want gift cards. And so then, because they like did this survey and they talked about these teachers, and then this other one was like, the top 5 gifts for teachers. Number 1, coffee mug. And so, you want it like personalized and you want, it's just that gift cards can get really expensive, right? Because
Yeah.
what's the appropriate amount, what you get everybody, and then it really starts. What I've done before when I did do a gift card was if you have a membership to like Costco and Sam's, you can get bulk gift cards. So I've gotten
Yes.
$5 and $10 Starbucks gift cards. And then I have a friend who has like a cookie making business, and I had her make a cookie, and I made a cute little tag about if you give a teacher a cookie, then they're going to want a coffee, that book, and then they're going to want something. I found like a cute little thing on Etsy, downloaded it, made little gift tags, and so gave them a little cookie and a little coffee. And so that way I could keep costs low by just like $5 Starbucks, they could just get a coffee, one coffee or whatever. But anyway, just
I
thinking
also,
of
I mean,
that.
along those same lines is my tip on that would be to buy gift cards from local shops and stuff.
Mhm,
So obviously, I'm a
mhm.
huge dark matter coffee person from
Yeah.
Chicago, and they have a couple shops really right around the kids' school. So I'm always like, okay, who are the coffee drinkers? Which teachers do you see drinking coffee, blah, blah, blah. And so
Yeah.
I knew which ones to give that to. And then
Yeah.
Starbucks is a great general.
That's
You don't
true.
have to be a coffee drinker to
Can you
have
get
a
food from
Starbucks.
Starbucks? I've
Tons
told
of
you
things.
before, if you for the drive-through and everything, it's
It's
like you
such
can
a
get
treat for
food
most
and
teachers, the Starbucks gift
yes, and
card.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give a hot tip. If you go to Starbucks, which we haven't been as much, but I had a lot of points built up, and every time I got points, I would go in, cash in, and buy a tumbler. And so I have a stash of tumblers that I got with the Starbucks rewards to give to teachers too, that if you did that over
Oh,
the
that's
year,
fair.
you could. So I'll have those as gifts. So sometimes for the main teacher, I'll throw a gift card in there with some candy or something. And then even though I know I spent money at Starbucks to get it, it feels like a free gift. And so you can build those free gifts up over the
I
year.
love that.
Yeah. One of the things that Kelly came up with this year, which I think is wonderful, and for us to think about, it's so key to chasing brighter, right? Because we are talking about caring for ourselves, finding our best life, thriving. And that doesn't happen if you don't take care of yourself. And so, one of the things we want to talk about is gift ideas for ourselves.
Yeah. So everyone is very different on their points of view of things, but I like buying myself gifts at Christmas. And they don't have to be big because you spend so much time thinking about gifts for others. What can you do for yourself? And again, I'm into the robes this year. I think having a nice plush robe seems amazing. And I don't have like a big, I have them here and there over the years, and then they do wear out. They get holes, and especially around Chicago, I wear them a lot. So
Yeah.
that's always a great gift. There are a couple like spa-like gift items that you can get for
Yes.
yourself. One of the things that's really hot this year is this light therapy face mask. I'm sure you guys have seen them
Yes, all
everywhere.
over.
Yeah, and so that is a special treat. I also absolutely love my Dyson Airwrap, and I know that is a big
Yeah.
splurge. There's a lot of
Mhm.
really great Black Friday deals going on, but
Yeah.
if you spend an ounce of money on a blowout or you wish you did, buy the Dyson Airwrap.
Yeah.
You'll never have to spend a dime on another salon. Like, it's absolutely amazing. I think it's for anyone who has shoulder length hair or longer, maybe even a
Yeah.
little shorter, it could work. But it's been a game changer with all my scalp and my hair issues, Jess.
Yeah.
When I wash my hair and I do that, I just feel like a brand new
Yeah.
person.
2 things, number 1, you can get it less expensive. I ended up getting it less expensive at Walmart with a refurbished one. We got it for Gabby as a gift. It was a fraction of the cost, and it still came with warranties, and she doesn't love it, and so I actually use it all the time. And number 2, when we talked about the AirWrap episode, our listeners got back to us and said that the Shark
The
is
equivalent.
equally wonderfully, and Costco has great deals on that. That's the feedback we got from our listeners, so that's something to look at as well.
Yeah, I agree. That is the whole idea is what are some ways to style it in a way that it's going to hold that style for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shark one is another one. I heard the same thing. That one is also very popular. It's called the Flex Fusion.
Mhm.
There's probably a couple different names for the other ones, and they're a little different. So it's cool. The shark one has a couple different options for you,
Yeah.
which I love.
And then just looking at some resources, okay? Obviously, we're a great resource and we have blog posts. Check us out at chasingbrighter.com. But also, who is known as a great gifter? Oprah, right? So checking out oprah.com. Oprah
Of
also
all
has
of the
shopping lists on Amazon.
Oh, I like that. What I was going to say, sorry, about trying to talk over you, Jess, is unfortunately a lot of the things that Oprah recommends are already sold out. The other thing is what you can do is this is about these are all these resources are about getting ideas and then finding something maybe equivalent. So,
I love doing
um,
that. Yeah. Like it's like,
Wirecutter from New York Times has a lot of great lists if you're looking for like lists for school age kids, lists for husbands or wives or friends or whatever it is. And Nordstrom also has a nice gift guide. So even if those things don't always fit your budget, it gives you some ideas and then look for something similar, right?
yeah.
And that will help you in your own journey of figuring stuff out. Because remember, we want to set a budget. We want to be thoughtful and mindful about what
Hmm.
we're doing in terms of this season. Those like Oprah and Nordstrom and Wirecutter are a couple that I like and I go to a lot. Amazon has great
Hmm.
gift guides. What other places do you go to just for gift?
I just want to say something that I have become obsessed with. I sent it over your way. I don't think you were as impressed, but waterproof jewelry with lifetime warranties. So the companies that I have found that I'm very excited about and that have insane sales and also inspire you for different things are Hey Harper and D Louise, D period Louise. All have great sales on lifetime jewelry, which I think gives us ideas for different things. I love looking for gift ideas. Google. I will just go to Google and
Yeah.
say top gifts for so and so. But I love what you were saying about looking at these lists and then looking at ways that we can recreate it ourselves or find it at different prices. Or it's not like you literally need to get that gift, but being
Right.
inspired. We love Ever Eve. The clothing at Ever Eve is really high quality, but can be really pricey. And so that one year, I just looked at it as a challenge to find Ever Eve inspiration outfits. and then recreate them for Kelly. And so
Yeah.
that was fun
You
for
did
me,
a
like
great job, Jess.
finding just like equivalents at less. Like that's a fun challenge for me. And then as always, body products, right? What are your favorite go-to websites for like spa-like products or spa products for face and body?
So the two, and again, these are splurgy things. So I think it's always finding things for people who maybe have a little bit of everything, and it always creates a special gift. But the LME, ELEMIS, I call it LME. I'm assuming the S is silent, and OCOSEA are two brands that have really nice, amazing quality, all smell amazing products that you can't go wrong for anybody on your Christmas list, whether it's your partner, your teen, your in laws or parents or anything else. They have some really great stuff.
We really want to thank you for tuning in for our holiday guide. We hope that today's episode sparked some great ideas and took a little stress off your plate for holiday shopping. Remember, it's the thought behind the gift that counts. Don't worry about finding perfection. Just pick what feels right for you and your loved ones.
Yes. And definitely tune in to our earlier episodes as we've talked about budgeting and our other special holiday episodes that you want to focus on. If you found today's tips helpful, please share this with others who might need a little more inspiration during this holiday season when it comes to gift giving. All the links are going to be on our website on our gift giving guide. And as always, we would love to hear from you about what you're gifting this year. And be sure to connect with us at Chasing Brighter and let us know what's on your list. Happy gifting, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening today. Don't forget to subscribe so you can hear our latest episodes as soon as they drop.
If you loved today's episode, share with a friend. Come visit us on Instagram or Facebook. Make sure to give us a follow. We have lots of giveaways. If you want to know more about Kelly and I, read our blogs, find more tips, tools, and resources, check that out at chasingbrighter.com. Thanks.